Okay, there we go. Yeah, so today we're doing gentle mobility and stretch, and for the first 15 minutes I'm actually focusing on low back mobility, but that means moving top back and hips as well. Okay, so we're kind of looking at sort of loosening all this area, and we're going to be doing some repetition with moves. And we'll start seated on a chair so it's accessible for everybody, but then I'm going to take the same moves down onto the floor, but you can stay on the chair, so that way it's accessible for everyone and you can just find the version that is best for you. Okay, all right, so I'll just get a nice little bit of background music going and I'll get you going. We're actually going to start with a breathing reset today. So are you sitting comfortably? Okay, good. Welcome. It's lovely out here. All right, so I just want you to sit up nice and tall and just have your hands on your ribs. And as you take a big breath in through your nose, if you can, if your mouth, if that's uncomfortable, just feel your ribs expand. And then a low, slung breath out and let the shoulders soften. Okay, again, in through the nose. And then breathe out and let the shoulders soften. And then relax your hands down onto your knees, but keep that going. Breathe in, ribs expand. Breathe out, everything softens.
Quieter, please, Rebecca. Oh, we can't hear it now.
Big breath in. And a big breath out. And one more. And big breath out. Okay, and then just have your arms by your side. Just lift your shoulders gently and just start rolling them back. Just opening up through the front of the shoulders and the chest. So just let that expand and lift. And then just to get those shoulders moving just a little bit, nice easy arm swings. There we go. Okay, good. So now we're going to have a look at some pelvic tilt work. So if you just pop your hands on your thighs and you're gently going to tilt your pelvis forward, which means that you develop a slight arch in the back. Okay, so when you tilt the pelvis forward, the top of the pelvis comes forward, and then tilt the pelvis back so that you're creating a slight round in the low back. Okay, do that with your breath about 5 times, just warming things up, nice and gentle, nice and controlled. Tilt forward and arch the back gently, and then tilt back and round the back. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. This should feel nice and gentle. Don't push too far, just keep it soft. A couple more. Keep it small and really smooth. Okay, all right, good. All right, now thinking about the top part of the spine, take your hands forward so as far as they can go, just on your knees, and then breathe in and just lift the chest slightly, and then breathe out and let the shoulders round forward. Tuck your chin, and then lift your chest, breathe in, and then breathe out, tuck your chin and round the shoulders. Again, just keep it nice and gentle and just be conscious of how your spine is moving. Nice and controlled, no forcing. Remember your nice steady breath. This should be nice and relaxing. Just one more. And release. Right, okay, so still facing forward. You're going to now start moving the spine the other way. So just go side to side. That's it. And then if that feels okay, you can take the opposite arm up. It's deepening that bend just a little. Remember to breathe. Keep it nice and gentle. Slow, nice and easy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And drop down. Okay, so far so good. Okay, beautiful. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
we haven't got any. We haven't
Now
got
I'm just
any
going to do
music at
some
all.
rotations this way. So just pop your hands loosely together just in front of your chest and sit up nice and tall, and then just turn around to the right, but keep your knees facing forward. So don't turn everything, just turn from the ribs and then left. Breathe in as you come through the middle. Breathe out as you twist. Seated rotations, just mobilizing through the top part of that spine for 10. And just drop down. All right, good. Just take a breath to relax. Just turn the page. Okay. Right, okay. So from here, we're going to go down to the hips. And I want you to take one leg. If you have to lift it up, that's fine. Just cross it over. And then just gently lean forward and come back. Do it the best you can. If this isn't accessible to you, just leave it. That's fine. Just hinge forward slightly. And one more. And release. And switch sides. So up nice and tall again. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hinge. Breathe in at the top and breathe out on the stretch. Okay. And release. And then both feet flat on the floor. You're going to come to the edge of your seat and just extend one leg out so it's straight. And then you're just going to take your legs either side of your thigh. Keeping your back nice and tall. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, just glide down the leg and then come up again. It doesn't need to be very far, just so you can feel a little bit of a stretch on the back of your hamstring. Again, just 5. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Might find you go a little bit further each time. If not, it's fine. And then switch over, sit up tall again. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. So this is just to help you feel looser, not worked, just a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more space in your body. And back up. Okay, Al, if you've got your block to sit on, that might be handy. We're just going to do some nice controlled, easy stand-up sit downs. I want you to concentrate on really coming forward, really pushing into the feet, lifting, pushing into the feet, coming up to stand. Take your arms up and then back down, hinge back and sit down. Really controlled. Slowly stand up, take your arms up and down, hips back, slowly down. We'll do 5. Push into the floor, come on up. Breathe in, breathe out, and back. Good, good. And forward, come on up. Breathe in, breathe out. Hi, Rennie. Hi, Diane. Well done. It's all good, it's all good. Last one. Super. Okay. All right, good. Right. Hopefully that feels really nice. I'm going to take a little drink of water. Okay. And then actually we're going to go through all those again. So if you missed any, it's okay, because we were going to do it twice anyway. Okay. But if you want to make it a little bit more intense, you can do them on the floor. So I'll start on the chair and then I'll show you the floor version as well, okay? I'm glad you're here, Auntie Diane, because I wrote this one for you. It's for low back. We're trying to loosen up and create some space, okay? All right, so you take a seat comfortably, right? And the first thing you're going to do is just put your hands on your thighs, and then you're going to tilt your pelvis forward. So you're going to arch your back very, very gently, and then tilt your pelvis back, and come into a very slight round here. Okay, so it's just there and there. Now keep going with that, but I'm going to pop down on the floor and do it on the floor because it is more effective on the floor, but I know for some of you it's just not very feasible getting up and down from the floor. So this is just pelvic tilt from the base part of the spine, and then tilt the pelvis and arch the back. We're here for about a minute. Keep it nice and gentle, shoulders soft, and just really start to feel that spine moving. Don't jam it, don't force it, and move with your breath if you can. Okay, all right, super. If you're on hands and knees, stay there, it's fine. If you're on the chair, you're going to move your hands to the front part of your knees as far as they'll reach without leaning forward. And this time, I want you to lift up your chest, pull your elbows back, and then tuck your chin, round your shoulders in a little bit, and then repeat. Lift up your chest and back. Okay. All right, so keep doing that. If you're on your hands and knees, you're going to take those hands a little bit further forward, and this time you're going to take your hips forward, pull your shoulders back, and then round back into child's pose. This is really nice. Hands ahead of your shoulders, let your hips come forward, and then open up your chest and pull your elbows and your shoulder blades back. Lift your chin and then back. So just making that spine like a wave shape. Spinal mobility. And even if it feels like your spine isn't moving very much, just try and approach the movement and keep The breath coming nice and softly, and even the intent will loosen things up a little bit. One more. That's it. Nice job, Al. Nice job, Rennie and Diane. That's good. Super job. All right. Okay, nice. Wonderful. Come back up to seated, upright. If you're on the mat, just stay here. Okay. And I just want you to take your hands by your side, sit up nice and tall, and just dip your hands down to the side and then to the other side. Breathe with it. Remember to keep it nice and relaxed with your breath. Your steady breathing tells your body that it's nice and relaxed. I love this. I can actually hear my spine moving. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll come back to that, but for now, pop your hands loosely in front of your chest, and you're going to rotate. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, other side, breathe out. Moving at 1 mile an hour today. Last one. Super. Okay, drop your arms down by your side. Okay, and then this time I want you to take your palms forwards, so your palms are facing the front. Okay, and then you're going to dip again, over and over. And if you want to take it a little bit further, take the other hand up like a windmill. Don't go too far, remember. Keep your palms facing forward. Breathe with it. Okay, good. All right, loosen up. We're just going to take that one a little bit further because we're just moving into a bit of stretching. So if you're sat on the chair, I want you to take your right hand and just grasp the side of the chair so that you're holding on, okay, so don't fall off. And then you're going to take your, say that's your right hand, take your left arm up and just lean over. If you're on the mat, take the left leg out and pop your hand down on the mat and open up fully. 3 deep breaths here. Okay, and then just turn up and just look at your hand. So just turn your ribs up a little bit and then release and just come back to center. Okay, then hold on to the other side. Take the other arm up. 3 deep breaths here. Floor version. Take that other leg out. Take it up and reach up. Breathe deeply. And then just turn your chest up towards your hand, opening up through your rib cage. And then release back down nice and gently, really gentle. Okay, super. Right, okay, so that's looked at the top part of the back. Often what causes that low back discomfort is actually what's happening above and below. So if there's too much tightness in the top back or in the hips, eventually it will hit the low back. So we kind of work around it, if that makes sense. So we're doing figure 4 stretch now. So all I want you to do is somehow cross your legs. If you're sat on the chair, you can literally just cross your legs like that. Okay, or you can do a figure 4. And then just lean forward, hinge gently forward. As long as you've got one leg kind of crossed somehow, and then lean forward and hold. And that's stretching the outside of that crossed leg hip. And then lean back to release it and change the cross, of course. And hinge forward again towards your legs. Nice deep breaths. Remember that breathing reset at the start. When you breathe in, let your ribs lift and expand. And then lean back and uncross. Okay. If you're seated on the chair, come to the edge of your chair seat so you can extend one leg straight, the other leg is just bent. Okay. If you're on the floor, just like this. And then you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, glide down that straightened leg and then breathe in to come up. This is called hamstring glide. You'll do 5. Breathe out, lean forward, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Remember to relax. Keep it nice and soft. And one more, and if you're comfortable to hold it, you're just going to keep it nice and still there. So you're feeling the stretch on the back of your legs, maybe your low back a little bit. And then use your hands to bring yourself up and change legs. Straighten out the other one. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Glide down. Breathe in. Glide up. Three. So when you do it with your breath, it softens your nervous system as well, because you won't be able to stretch or relax if your nervous system is stimulated. It needs to be calm. So that's what your breathing does. Last one. And then if you're comfortable to hold it, just keep it there. And make your way back up. Lovely. Okay, good. Bring your knees together. And take your hands, pop them on both on the outside of the left thigh. Sit up nice and tall and then twist around to your left. Push on your thighs gently and just turn. You can take your left hand further back behind you, but keep it soft, remember. Dip your chin, relax your shoulders, breathe. And release. That's good. Same thing other side, of course. Right thigh, sit up first, then gentle pressure, turn, twist. Don't push so hard that you can't breathe properly. You want to keep it nice and soft. You can take that right hand further back behind you and turn more. If that's still gentle. and release. Okay, all right. Hands and knees if you're on the floor, and if you're using the chair, just turn and face the chair seats. Okay, put your hands on the chair seats. We're going to stretch calves. So you'll just pop one foot behind you. It's calf stretch. If you're on the floor, you can figure that out. I'll do the chair version so that you can see. And then push the heel down so you can feel a stretch in your calf muscle. Keep your shoulders nice and soft. Remember to breathe, and then simply just rock your hips forward and back. But as your hips come forward, don't let the heel lift. So keep it soft. And then hold the stretch. Keep the hips forward. Push that heel down. And release. Bring that foot in, the other one out. Then rock the hips forward and back. Forward and back. And then keep the hips forward. So you've really got to firmly push that heel down. Feel that stretch in the calf. Okay, and release. And then finally the other way, just for feet. Pop the top part of your foot onto the floor behind you and just let the foot round. So you've got the top of your toes and you're just going to round that foot in and out. Just do this really gently because the toes and the feet are not used to this. Okay. And on the floor, you would just do it with 2 at a time, feet flat on the floor, and just roll into the top part of the foot. Do this gently, especially Sam, because the bottom of your feet are tight. Okay, and then you're going to finish with another calf stretch because that helps the feet relax as well. So back to this one, but you're just going to hold it. And if you have or have had plantar fasciitis ever, this is a really good one. Stretching the underside of the feet as well as the calf. If you just bend the knee a teeny bit, you'll feel that stretch shift a little. And switch. It's 30 seconds here. Just check, are your shoulders still relaxed? You're still breathing nice and steady. Let the knee bend just a little. Just hitting a different part of the calf. And release. So come to seated if you're not already. Roll your wrists out, just loosen those a little. They've done some work. A few that way and a few that way. And then just put your hands together like in prayer, and then just swivel them so the fingertips are on the heel of the other hand and gently push. And then swivel all the way the other side. And release. Give them a quick shake. Squeeze and open. And let's just check your breathing. I know you're breathing. Hands on your ribs. Take a breath in through your nose. Feel those ribs expand. Big breath out. Everything soften. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm feeling nice and loosey-goosey now. I hope you are as well. Just come and tell me how you feel. Well done, guys.